Hey guys, so this video I'm going to throw in there with the rest of the videos because I think it's essential that you guys understand a little bit about how you must approach the markets in terms of your mind and overall approach and your goals and targets of trading. A lot of people enter these markets and they think themselves, okay, I'm going to make this, this and this, and when they fall short of that, they feel terrible and they go through a cycle of emotions. A lot of people always ask about what's the After Effects course for? Is it a way for me to make money? Can you guarantee me? So the way I try to explain the course is, and I've always done this for the past few years, if you were to go on Google and type in how to learn how to trade, it's going to take you 5 years, a lot of money lost, a lot of emotions, and you're pretty much going to have a habit that you have the rest of your life. By taking this course, my goal is to try and help you understand through my mistakes and through my bad habits, which I have spent the last 10, 11 years of my life perfecting. So pretty much, instead of going into the fire pit, I'll try and pick you up and put you on the other side of that fire pit. From all the things that I've done, from all the places across the world I've taught, all the different stories I've heard, and I've absorbed other people's information and incorporated with the whole idea of why traders go wrong. Winning and losing. So let me explain one thing to you right now. You're going to lose. You're going to lose many times. You're going to lose a lot. But how do you accept your losses? And the most important thing is, are your wins bigger than your losses? So often what happens is a lot of people think, okay, cool, I'm going to win, lose, win, lose, win. Well, the funny thing is, a lot of people actually go through winning streaks and then go through losing streaks. And usually one happens right after the other. Now, we can't stop that. We can't stop you from losing a significant amount of trades or money. But what I can do is explain to you, when you're in a winning streak, think about taking a withdrawal. So if you've won, let's say, 6 out of 6 trades, or 10 out of 10, or even 8 out of 10 trades, you're on a particular winning streak, take some of those profits, withdraw them from the markets. What will happen is, your losses still might be there, but they're going to cost you a lot less. Because often when people are on that winning streak, they take those profits and they keep trying to compound them, which works for some people. For some other people, they'll spend maybe, let's say, 2 weeks on this winning streak. When it comes to losing streak, 2 days. And they've evaporated and lost all of their winnings. So accept you're going to lose. Eventually, you're going to look at the markets and you place 3 trades out of 3 trades and they're all in loss. But you do not want them to cost you 2 weeks of hard work. So my suggestion is, try and think about withdrawal when you can. After that, I'm going to talk about the overall idea of winning and losing. And I always say this kind of like a joke in front of the students, which a lot of them will all resonate and they all understand what I mean, which is, hey, you win 3 trades, you're thinking of your last name with a hedge fund on top of it, you're thinking of, okay, cool, I'm going to open my own trading company, because you've got all that confidence now from winning 3 out of 3 trades. You're unstoppable. Your confidence is skyrocketing. You're telling all your friends about what they should be buying and selling. Normal. You lose 3 trades in a row. You feel like you're terrible. You should never have started trading. You blame your friend that got you into it, and you think you can't win a trade, save your life. You are terrible. That right there doesn't go away for many years. Many years, you're always going to go through this comparison of what you think of yourself. But understand that. Understand it's normal. I'm telling you that's normal. If I were to sometimes lose 4 out of 4 trades, which happens, 5 out of 5 trades might happen, I'll be driving home, I'll be thinking, wow, what did I do so wrong? And have I lost my skill? Have I lost my edge? But then what will happen is, over time, when I look back at my last 4 or 5 months performance, I realize, okay, that was just one losing period out of the rest of the 6, 7 weeks that I had. So you're going to have losing weeks. You're going to have losing months potentially. Accept it, but keep on top of your overall analysis on how have you looked back at your last 3 months performance, your last 6 months performance. You'll see your wins and you'll see your losses. Accept them both, they're part of the game. Your goals and why you're trading. So again, this is going to be a little bit off topic, off record. Whenever I see a lot of people in front of me in classrooms all across the world, I always ask this question: why do you want to be a trader for? Why? And a lot of people are like, of course, to make money, to try and make money from a computer, try not to have a job, to try and live on an island somewhere. But you don't really answer my question. Like, okay, and this is a mistake that I made when I got into trading. When I got into trading, I thought, okay, if I put 5,000 into an account, we're making 5,000, I think, per month. Of course, that did not go that did not go too well. And a lot of people get into the markets with different goals and targets that are sometimes unrealistic, sometimes not realistic enough. So why I ask this question is, think about what you want from the markets. There could be two things. There could be the person that wants to gain just 500 per month. And there's a person that wants to try and make, I don't even know, let's say 30% per month. There's a person out there that wants to try and make 5% per month. Well, each one of these is going to require a different version of yourself when you approach trades. I'll give you a good example. If you try and make £500 a month, that's your target. Well, imagine 4 days into that month that you've hit your target. Guess what? You're going to have to make an important decision. Do I withdraw my profits because I get to tick this off my list? Or do I just keep on trading to a point where I don't even know what my target is anymore? And you'll make that 500, lose that 500, you'll end up blowing your account. And you're thinking, well, I had one target and I could have stuck at that target. Next thing, for 30% monthly return, you're going to end up probably trading with a little bit more risk and you're probably a little bit more active in your positions. But if you come shy of that target, what percentage are you happy with? What did you risk to try and gain this, and how active were you? If you look past at the past 3 months, did you hit this 30%? Or did you come shy of it? And you try to make 5% a month return. This is fantastic, by the way. 5% return, if you compare yourself to hedge funds, banks, out there, anything, 5% return is really good. But it takes a completely different mindset of a person that wants to try and make 5% a month from his account, and a person wants to make £500. This person might be doing it trying to pay rent, pay their car off, pay something off. This person could be looking at it from a different type of investment that wants to try and maybe gain more investments and try and show that he got good return on his investment. So whenever I sit down in classrooms, I'm like, ask yourself, why are you here? If you learn this material, what is your goal for the next month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year? What do you want to make? How do you want to make it? What time scale do you want to make it? Make a plan. This is a business. Trading is like a business. You have your startup capital, which is your trading account. You have your education, which sometimes is your overheads, which obviously you might have spent on this course, hopefully. And on top of that, all the losses that you're going to have in trading are sometimes the loss you have in business and the overheads. But you've got to know what kind of business you're in, what's your business plan, what's your projections that you really want. Think about that before you even want to place in the trade.